Spread the palms super wide. As you're ready, take your gaze straight down, creating one nice long line from the crown to the tail. So hug the upper body up to meet the back body here. And with the toes curled under, we'll inhale in, exhale, lift the knees, let them hover. Create a little fire in the belly as you draw the navel up, lengthen through the back of the neck. So the neck is a nice long extension of the spine. Then elbow creases shine forward here, soft bend in the elbows. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and headed to downward facing dog. On the 1, straighten the legs, lift the hips up high, walk the palms out, nice wide dog here to start, and then start to bend the knees and pedal it out. Find nice full deep breath here. Sending breath to the lower belly as you stretch out the feet, stretch out the ankles. Keep the elbow creases shining forward, upper arm bones rotating externally. Right arm out to the right, left arm out to the left. Lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. Now bend your knees generously. Everyone, belly comes towards the tops of the thighs. And play with this connection of all fingertips pressing into the earth. So much so that you're taking all the pressure out of your wrists here. Beautiful. Lift up a little higher through the hip creases. You got this. Then last but not least, support your back body by hugging the lower ribs in. So hug those lower ribs in. Engage the abdominals. Beautiful. Slowly lower the knees. Bring the big toes to touch. Knees as wide as your yoga mat. Inhale. Loop the shoulders. Pull them back away from the ears. Look forward. And exhale, send the hips, the buttocks, everything on back. Extended child's pose. Fingertips actively reach towards the front edge. And then allow your heart to gently melt down. Forehead comes to the mat. And we reconnect to the sound of the breath, your spirit, your soul. Breathe into the upper back body. Feel the breath. As you breathe in, feel the upper back body rise. As you breathe out, feel the shoulder girdle, the heart melt down, falling with the breath. So a couple moments here to play with that rise and fall. Moving the energy that runs up and down the spine, not with a ton of heavy hitting asanas today, but with the power of the breath. Awesome. Press into the tops of the feet and nice and slow, come all the way back up to tabletop position. Once again, curl the toes under. Press away from the yoga mat. So suck the front body up to meet the back body. So peek at me if you need to. There's a tendency often to drop the small of the back here. Natural curve, no big deal, very normal. So draw the navel up and lengthen out through the tail and the lower back. And then same thing with the head. Head may be dipping down here. So send the crown towards the front. Tug away with the shoulders to create a little more length. And then as you're ready, lift the kneecaps and let them hover. Beautiful. Press away from your yoga mat here, so I'm not collapsing the shoulders, but I'm creating stability in the shoulders. I'm lifting my heart space up between my shoulder blades. I'm here for 5, 4, look forward maybe, 3, 2, downward dog on the 1, hips up high, walk it out. Awesome, anchor through the left heel, and inhale, slide the right leg up high. Just keep your right foot in line with your right hip, so turn your right toes down. Inhale, lift the right heel a little higher, then exhale, knee to nose, rounding through, clawing through the fingertips, knee to nose, squeeze and lift. Beautiful, and then release. Right heel down, inhale, lift the left leg up high. Level it out, turn the left toes down, hug front body up to meet the back body. Claw into the fingertips and inhale, lift the left heel a little higher, and then exhale, knee to nose. Shift your body forward, shoulders over the wrist. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, and then back to your down dog. lift it high. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Big cat pose in the spine. Squeeze and lift, press away from your yoga mat and then release it back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high, last one. Exhale, knee to nose, nice and slow. Stick with it, lean in. See what's coming up, don't give up. Beautiful, downward facing dog. We're coming off the arms here. So here we go, we're gonna step the right leg all the way forward. And then we're just gonna turn the right toes in. We're gonna shift to the side of our mat so that both big toes are coming in. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So if you need to make some adjustments to get there, please do. And then legs are nice and wide, big toes turn in slightly, and we really anchor through the outer edges of the feet. And then start to draw some energy up through the arches to engage the inner thighs. So you're hugging muscle to bone here for support. We're not just splaying out, putting all this pressure on our joints. We're really finding a lift from the ground up. Great, then for many you might need to stay on a block here or even use a piece of furniture. If your hands come to the ground, wonderful. And if you can walk them back in line with the arches, give it a go. Soft micro bend in the knees here. Again, lots of connection to the earth. And big full breaths here. If your hands on props, stay where you are. Otherwise, take the right hand to the top of the left shin, and then the left hand to the top of the right shin. Now, if you have to walk your feet a little bit closer, you might give it a try. If you don't make it, you might just grab your pants. Or keep the hands on the earth, crisscross. We're here for 5 breaths. Check it out. Shake the head loose, breathe into the upper back body, stay nice and strong and powerful in the legs. Lift up from the hip creases, breathing deep. If you have the space and you've been practicing for a bit, you might try taking your right elbow and bending it and looking underneath your right armpit chest, creating more space, but don't push it. Just notice. And then slowly release, fingertips come to the earth, and we inhale, halfway lift, find length. And exhale, fold. And this time, left arm on top, right arm underneath. Same thing. And this side might be different, so you might have to keep the hands on the earth for this prescribed. Send breath to the upper back body. Send breath to the lower back body. Feel the breath rise and fall. So good for all systems go. Talk about spring cleaning, summer cleaning. Breathe deep. Feel your breath rise and fall. Great for the nervous system. Great for the kidneys. If you want, next step here would be to bend that left elbow and start to look, woo. Connect to your center and then look underneath. So it's actually a good reminder to really stay connected to your center from moving from a place of connect. Wherever you are, take one more breath. And then exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. From here, anchor to your core from your middle. Heel toe feet in all the way. We're going to bring it all the way into Uttanasana, forward fold. And then we're just going to do a gentle turn, bend the knees, take your toes towards the front of your mat. Great, now knees come together, feet come together, arch to arch. Use the fingertips on the earth, bend the knees generously, come into a little ball here. So the heels are going to reach up, stretching through the feet, creating more flexibility in the feet. We need that. Chin to chest. And we're going to come to a little balancing posture here. You can keep your fingertips on the earth and stay here. Or eventually we're going to scoop the tailbone under. Find that Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. So lift up from the pelvic floor, hug in at the middle, and then draw your hands to your heart. Toe stand. Can you believe it? So stay dedicated to your breath. Not just because that's what we do in yoga, but because that's your bread and butter, baby. Your breath, your life force. I mean, your spirit. Gotta find my buttons again. All right, one more breath here. You got it. Then exhale, check it out. Hold on to your drishti, your focus out in front. Open the knees. Fingertips come to the ground. Plant the palms. Hug the knees up towards the armpit chest. Inhale, look forward, lift the hips. You can just stay here. You might come onto the toes, or maybe you lift up crow pose. Alright. Lifting up through the upper back body as you have all practice, sending breath and awareness to the upper back body. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. And then if you're lifted, come down. We'll meet our homies all here with the toes on the ground. And then a little core strength as you bring the knees in. Come onto the heels, send the fingertips forward. And slowly come to a seat. Boat pose. So if this is annoying because the belly's not coming close to the thighs or you have big breasts or whatever, just love your body and know that the rest of us, we were you. Right? You always want what you can have. So be with your body. Let's all practice accepting exactly who we are as we come into Navasana boat pose. You can grab the wrists here and lift up, and it's a practice, loving yourself. Man. All right, we're here for a couple more breaths. See if you can lift up through the heart. Wrap the shoulder blades around. So we've been spreading the shoulder blades here. Now we're going to wrap the shoulder blades around one last time. Maybe send the fingertips forward. Inhale in. Exhale, low boat, nice and low. Low, low, low. And then inhale, lift up. 2 more. Low boat, check it out. Take your time. And then lift up. And last one, here we go. Ready? Inhale. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale to smile. And exhale, let everything go. Come to the ground, lie down. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now keep it going and close your eyes and just feel the rise and the fall of your breath as you breathe in and out. And then walk the heels together, and in our next breath in, lift the right knee up towards the chest. Wrap your arms around the shin, and then bring the right knee towards the right shoulder. Rotate the right ankle one way and then the other. Inhale in, exhale, supine twist. Turn to look towards your right hands. Feel the stretch in the outer hip, the spine. Try to bring your right shoulder to the ground. And feel the rise and the fall of your breath here. And bring it back to center. Knee to nose or nose to knee. And then release. Left knee comes up, big breath in. Exhale, squeeze left knee to left shoulder. Rotate the ankle. Make sure you're not clenching in the jaw. And just stay present. Each present moment, a doorway to the next. Just stick with it. We're almost done here. Doing great. Inhale in, exhale, supine twist. Guide that knee over with mindfulness. And open up to the left. Try to bring your left shoulder down and breathe deep. Inhale in as you exhale, bring it back to center. Knee to nose, head to knee pose here. Breathe in and release on the out. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, open the knees wide. Left hand comes to the heart, right hand to the belly. Then literally press into your head and lift your chest up. And then create space between your lower back body and the mat here. Slip it back. Inhale, find what feels good here. Make any adjustments that you need. And then come to a place where you can completely relax. So you might walk the shoulders back up. Soften through the toes, close your eyes. And then see if you can detect a wave of calm, a blanket of love, just a stillness here as you surrender to gravity, as you open through the hips. Continue to feel your breath, the rise and the fall. So here's to feeling fresh. Sometimes we get so focused on fit that we end up with back pain and stress and a depleted nervous system, and we don't feel fresh. We don't have the energy to actually do any of the things that we set out to do, we feel is our destiny. So thank you so much for being patient, for being kind in your practice, and for committing to focusing and refocusing on the power of the breath in our yoga practice and in our fitness regimen.